Hello. It is day 9, I think. So I was super cocky yesterday about the cakes and about how I ate my eggs and my banana, and now I was gonna have no problem. I'm completely freaking addicted to sugar, okay? And when I started, this is a cake that you actually like cook a portion of the cake. You melt butter and you put chocolate in it, and then you pour it over stuff, and then you add other things, and then you also cook the icing that goes on top. And it's delicious, and everything is fattening, and it has real butter and sugar and brown sugar. That cake had 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of sugar in that cake, and 2 sticks of butter. And once I have to taste it to make sure that I didn't do it wrong, because when you cook, you taste your things, but I can't figure out how to taste the things without like eating and eating and eating and eating them. Now, luckily, again, because I had not used my calories, essentially I was okay. I was a little bit over for the day, and I didn't actually even have a piece of cake when it was done. But it's like the batter. It's what always gets me, is batter and cookie dough and sauces and things. Thank you, Harley Davidson. And I messed up. And I mean, it wasn't desperate. I didn't, luckily I'm not a binger, but oh my gosh, I ate so much batter. It's my cat. And my husband's downstairs gaming. I just was, I was desperately sad. Just because I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. Because honestly, I want to be able to still bake and stuff and have a little bit, but it's like once it starts, especially in things that I really, really like I can take 1 Oreo and I can put it back, and I can have 1 cookie, but things like mashed potatoes, okay, that's gonna be another one. Like if there's mashed potatoes and gravy around and fresh hot rolls, usually those are the things that are the problem for me. I will just eat and eat and eat until I feel sick. And I didn't eat until I felt sick last night. And so maybe it's more like, it's baby steps. And I mean, this is actually, I know I'm just talking to myself, but this is really helping me because it's keeping me accountable every single day. And I do feel better. I had another really good, positive day, like of feeling good and feeling up. And today I went to breakfast with my husband, and we actually went to Chick-fil-A, and I wrote it down first, and I went ahead and got a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, a regular one with no sauce on it. I ate 1/2 of the bun. I ate the chicken. I had fruit. It's the rest of my diet lemonade mixed with a lot of water. And I felt great. I actually even ate the fruit later. We went for a walk together. We hung out. We went to Ethel M Chocolates. And I need to write that down. I got a little chocolate medallion because they give you that for free. And then he bought 2 pieces of chocolate, and I had little teeny bites off of each one because they were new things I'd never tried. And I feel like those are important things, like, because this is our time together. This is what we do once a week. And I feel like those are important things for me to do with Kevin. But then I was done. Like, I didn't rush to buy more. I didn't even buy one for myself. I didn't feel deprived. I didn't feel like I didn't want to go in. Like, I feel like, I know that some people are like, I can't have it around. I feel like I need to learn to deal with it around, because my husband likes this stuff, and my kids like this stuff, and I like this stuff. And I need to be able to have little bits of it, because that's how I want my life to be. And that's good, because even that knowledge is like, okay, this is how I want my life to be. I want to be able to have a little bit of these things and then eat healthy. So today I did really well. And I had little pieces of cake. Like, I had 2 slivers, like the width of my finger, about that big, okay? So like, boop. So like 1/2 of a small piece of cake. And I feel like that's fine. And I had it at 2 different times. It's really rich. It's really dense. It was delicious. I might even have another bite before I go to bed if I have any calories. But then I made my famous macaroni and cheese. And luckily I had enough, I had exercised as well, and I'm eating those calories right now, which maybe I probably shouldn't. But then I made my famous macaroni and cheese for my family, and I ended up eating like 2 cups of macaroni and cheese. So that wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. What is terrible is that I haven't really had a vegetable today. I've had a lot of fruit, but I haven't really had a vegetable. So I need to eat better. But that means changing what it is that I make for myself consistently and for the rest of my life. So I have to start trying new things. And of course I have small children, and what are they gonna eat? Blah, 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 blah. But it was still a good day. I feel like it was still a good day because I didn't binge out on stuff in the worst possible way. I did my DDP. It was supposed to be a day off for me, but I did my DDP yoga this morning, and I had my little 6-year-old down there with me. And he, about 3/4 of the way through, Jack says, "This is hurting my booty." And I'm like, "Yeah, because your muscles are working, my friend." So that was pretty fun. That's okay. We try again tomorrow. But tomorrow, we are leaving town for a couple of days. So we shall see. I went to the store, So I went to the store tonight with Emma and to get stuff for the family to drive, and I always buy a bag of little powdered donuts because I'll always end up buying them actually because they settle my tummy. I got to figure out something else to settle my stomach. And then I like little powdered donuts, and I like a thing of chocolate milk. So I got the little powdered donuts, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't eat this. So I bought 2 little chocolate milks instead of 3 because I bought them for my 2 younger kids because they like those too. And I got the little powdered donuts, and this is a treat. Not something we eat all the time. And yet now I'm like, well, I need to prep food for me then. So I need to prep some apple slices, a piece of cheese, and it's 5 hours down. We'll certainly have a meal at some point, but I need to not just snack all the way down. So what do I do with myself? Because I tend to, especially when I'm driving, I have to do 2 things at once, and I'm already listening to a podcast and I'm driving. That seems like it's 2, but I usually eat. So sunflower seeds, like cracking and eating sunflower seeds, is that terrible? I'll think about it. Okay, wow, that's long tonight.